And the problem is whenever you go to a function and they're serving it, and they always serve you like how they are supposed to serve you, like just a small portion. What is this one?
Man. Even yesterday for lunch we had that at the office.
You had it,
and they already. Bizinu baba buele kaya mamu ya lila ubaba gasi kwimhlabini mamu ya lila Lelu tata buyele kaya mamu ya lila ubaba gasi kwimhlabeni mamu ya lila Lelu tata buyele kaya mamu ya lila yakali kwicho mtana. Yeah, we can start now.
Thank you for waking us up. It's a fine morning. Is it cold there?
No, it's very sunny.
It's going to be hot in October. Did you see that? That it's going to be like above 35 or something to 40 in Limpopo. Gonna be burning.
Oh, in Limpopo.
I'm gonna be burning. All right. What is the discourse? What is the discourse? What's up, fam?
Black text.
Delayed text.
Black text.
Oh, black text.
Yes. So, a woman was complaining that her marriage is failing. Her marriage has problems now because of black tax. So, her mom demands her to send 7K every month. Demands. And I'm saying demand is like, she says, I want 7K. I raised you to school. I sacrificed for you.
Yeah.
So that and she earns 23K. The mom is demanding 7K from that 23K. She does not care if what happens. She doesn't care what the husband has to say.
Yeah.
The husband is pulling most of the weight in their marriage because 7K is going to the mom and she's demanding it. So it's causing problems between them. And then that just sparked a whole conversation around black tax. Do you feel like? Do you sometimes feel like you're being taxed by your family? I'll also give an answer.
Not really. I don't feel it. No, I'm glad actually. My parents don't demand money from me. That is, they've always been those people, the type of people who are like, if you have something and you want to give. But then it's never been a you must do this for us.
You must do this for us. Yeah.
It's always been that because when my parents still see me as their child, so I feel like they're still in that mentality of they have to provide for me. They're like they still feel that they have to provide certain things for me, but they've always been the type of people that are like, if you want to offer, then we would be more than happy to receive whatever you have to accept it. It's never been forced, and I'm grateful for that.
Obligation.
I'm grateful for that. But if I were to date someone and that person in their family, they demand it, I wouldn't intervene per se, because that's, I don't know, that's, I feel like that's their parents' mentality, that I raised you, and then after I raised you, you have to take care of me, and they are entitled, or they're feeling entitled to that. Having any outside opinions might make the relationships even worse. So I feel like that is it's a touchy subject, whereas,
It's very touchy.
yeah, but the problem is, you said the husband earns more. So if I'm the husband and they're demanding the money from the wife, so I'm not in on any of this. So my money is not, you're not seeing my money. You are not seeing my money.
We are
My
married.
money.
We
You
are
are not
married.
seeing, I'm not your baby. You are not seeing my money. You are taking the 7,000 from the child. I already paid lobola. What more do you want from me? What more do you want from me? What more do you actually want from me?
Man.
But I don't know.
It's tricky.
I don't think I would ever request it in a way, like to say, oh, I need the, yeah. It's not, that's not, yeah. So what about you? So I got distracted. What about you? Would you get black text?
No, I don't think I'm getting black text. It's just one of those unspoken rules. In fact, we grew up
Yeah.
with our cousins.
Yeah.
My I call her my sister, but she's actually my cousin. She's like the first grandchild in the family. She used to buy us clothes growing up, unprovoked. No, we didn't even ask. She'll just take a lot of us, maybe 5, take us to the store, buy us some jeans, buy us some shorts. You know, we just grew up knowing that as a family we have to help each other where we can. Right? That is, it's just an unspoken rule that if you are having a better life, then you should at least share.
What does that
some
mean?
Of that.
What does that mean? Arguably, you can look at me and think I have a better life, whereas I don't. I'm barely surviving. But what what does a better life mean?
It comes that's I think that's something that you have to define for yourself. It's okay, I think I'm living comfortably enough to share with my family. You know, there's no way when you wake up with sirloin steak, your mom is waking up with mashed potato and pap. Starch.
Yeah.
Nah, come on, fam.
Yeah.
You're out there spending money with baddies.
No,
Your
that,
mom on a
yeah. In
Sunday
that
is
case,
eating
I
cabbage.
definitely understand that. But then, sometimes this well-off thing can be misinterpreted. I could be having a work function where all the employees are invited. All you're seeing is that I'm in a fancy place and I'm having a buffet, 7 full buffet with everything from breakfast to dinner. Ne? But you could, and I could post that. You could see that and think I am well off. Why else? West? I'm not that well off. I have also issues, and like you mentioned with the black tax, providing where you can, that is black tax. That is something similar. That is just where you can. But then it's when you start to demand it. That's the issue. That's the problem I have with tax. When you start to demand it, that you have to pay me every month, or you have to pay me each time I ask, that you're supposed to provide to me. I saw a video that said a guy said he paid his parents a time advance. He paid it off. I think it was like 200 or something. 2 months down the line, they were back in the same area, the same place. Sometimes you can't solve people's bad habits. For them to be able them to want 7,000 every month, that they are not able to manage money to a point where they're actively depending on you. They're actively depending on you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that, bro. So for me, I'd say it becomes black tax when they start demanding it,
Mm,
right?
mm,
Like I said, I mean, I grew up where my older cousins used to just provide where they can, help out where they can.
mm,
But the minute you start saying, hey, you're working, you have to give us this, you have to give us that, that is
mm,
entitlement, and in
mm.
return, that is tax because you are demanding it.
So
So
what is the
I wouldn't
solution?
say
Even
the
to the
solution is
couple,
to,
what is the solution?
with the couple,
Mm. Or
they have to
anyone
talk
who's
to the
getting black
mother.
text?
No, the mother has to understand that we will help where we can, but for you to expect 7K steadily every month, that is not fair, Joe.
Okay, let's play it
That is
out,
not
right?
fair.
Let's play it out. Let's play it out. You are the child. Nah. I want my 7,000. Gift. This month I noticed Pala were almost reaching month end and you haven't sent 7,000. What's happening?
I lost my job, but I don't have mine. Or things are tight.
Can we be honest? We know we're still at work. Okay. That's a good joke. Nah, but where's the money? Where's the money?
No, go ahead, ma. Let me hit record.
No, but it's
Like,
never. What do you mean, hobby? You don't have children. You don't have mortgage like
no,
me. You don't
so
have.
what? I have to invest in my future. I have to invest in the future of my children so that I do
Yeah,
not
but you're getting
demand
paid.
7K.
But you're
from
getting
them.
paid more than that. I'm only asking for 7,000. You only get you. The rest will you invest in your future, and you have your husband to help you with that.
No. We have a house. We have kids. They have two
Yeah.
kids. We have a house. We have two kids that we
But
have to pay school fees for.
but you know your two little sisters are in primary, the other one is going to secondary, and liar school fees have increased. It's just with me. When at least you have support and you can't do 7,000.
No, but sometimes you have to understand that if you are depending on someone for money, you do not have the luxury of
Why are you
of
going
choosing
away from the
of choosing.
situation? Talk to me like you're talking
No,
to the
no, no, no,
parents.
no, no.
Let's see how easy do you
Hey,
think it
Keroma,
would be to actually confront someone?
it will never be easy, and I'm also grateful that I have never
It's
been
never
in that
been You've never
situation
been in
where
that situation.
yeah,
Yeah.
I send my mom money, just and my little sister. I just said they don't demand it from me. When days are tough, they will know. I know. One guy is seeing flames.
Mm.
That's why I was fortunate enough to not feel like I'm being taxed. But then when you start calling me and asking me to buy you beer because you are bored,
Can we
Okay,
you not go to the extreme examples? Okay, you are going to the extreme examples.
No, what I'm trying to show you
I'm
is
trying
that
to find, is there a solution to the people who are, let's say that couple, for example. Sometimes you might find that they are backed into a corner, and that corner, if they
yes.
stop, the 7,000 that they were doing was probably doing more than enough in a way.
Okay, in that case, it is reasonable, but in most cases,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
when they demand the money, you find that
Yeah.
it's for things.
They're well off.
You don't need DSTV if you're not working. You don't need to be taking your kid to a Model C school if you're not working. I went to public school. I'm fine. You go to public school. Like sometimes they choose luxury and then demand you to fund that luxurious lifestyle. Sometimes.
Yeah.
People out there. So in fact, it's not fair. Like imagine I didn't go to matric dance. Ne? 2 weeks before matric dance, a cousin calls. Hi,
Yeah.
can you please buy a suit for my son? He has to go to matric dance. The school like 3K. That's a luxury. You
You're the
won't
second
die.
person. You're the second person who's telling me about this matric dance. Why got matric dance has
It's a real issue,
has
bro. It's a real
yeah,
issue
it's
that
a
I'll
real
never
issue.
understand.
Yeah, it's like
Ah,
it's like if one sibling doesn't go to matric dance, the rest don't go, and the rest will say, "How? Why can't I go? Because he didn't go. That doesn't seem fair." And then the second, let's say the second one doesn't go, the third one will be like, "Oh, that's not fair. Simply because they didn't go, I can't go, but I want to go." There's not why
the parent has to pay.
why does their situation have to go into me? And I tell you, there's going to be a fight if that one goes. If that one goes.
Yeah.
Matric
So
dance. One night. Come on, guys. We have to be better than this. We have to be families
for
are
one night to
fighting
spend
over
10K.
matric dance.
You have to hire nice cars, photographer, buy.
I'll come with my
Oh,
car. I have a Nissan there. I'll more loud music. We'll be
for you,
okay.
yeah. No, the thing is, they want luxury. They
Yeah,
want
they want
luxury and they
luxury.
demand it
Yeah.
from you. You get me? The luxury that you can't even afford, but they are asking it from you. That's when I think black tech, that's when we start calling it black tax. It's just wrong. You get emotionally blackmailed because you were raised by these people, those are your parents. Sometimes it might even be your cousins. I think that's where we get it wrong as black people. But helping out your family, that's not black tax, my guy. That is just
Yeah.
how we were raised.
Decency.
That is just how we were
Yeah.
raised. And I hate it when people call that black tax. That is not black tax. You're taking care of your family. There's no
Yeah,
way.
it's when you start
I'll still
becoming
repeat.
demanding. But the thing is, I understand black tax and everything. The thing is, I'm all about solution. What is the solution? You said sit down and talk to them.
Boundaries.
Your parent.
You have to set boundaries. Yeah.
I can't.
We
I
have to
can't
set
imagine a
boundaries.
world. I can't imagine a world where I don't speak with my parent.
No, I'm not. Setting boundaries doesn't mean you don't speak with them. You tell them, 7,000 yampalela. 7,000 is too much for me. Can we do 4,000?
Oh, so you're still gonna
And then
do
after-
it? You're still going to do it. You're just reducing the
Yeah,
amount.
we're just
Okay.
reducing the amount. That way, you're setting boundaries that I can only
Okay.
do this much. And then, if it ever gets to a point where 4K is too much for you, you set another boundary.
Okay.
You have to set
Okay.
boundaries.
And actually, I like what you said about building your future. Sometimes, I feel like the parents will also feel entitled if they're seeing that you are not doing anything with the money that you are getting from your salary. If they're seeing that as soon as you get your money, what you're doing is you're going out. In that case, you're just better off just give us the money and go spend the rest. But then I feel like when you actually say that you're investing in something, you're doing something for your own future, then in that way, I feel like people will be less likely to ask. But if they're seeing or every Friday a gift, Zanzu, what future is this? Every Friday.
That's
I
all.
APM.
And you spend a lot, bruh. Reka dihabli ko, reka mafetelo.
Hey.
Azul.
Azul. Who ordered the
Yeah,
Azul?
man.
It's you.
That 4,000 could have helped at home. Okay, that's when now
It could have helped at home.
I
Yeah.
also start having a problem. That's where I also start judging the working class. I'm like, I'm fit. No. If you are spending 4K at the club drinking Azul, I know, sure, that makes you happy. That brushes your ego. But at home, how's the situation at home? You have to remember, we don't come from the same background. Malapa
Yeah.
alekane, brawak. Nalo ene re blumile so, malapa alekane. I remember when I first started working, we had some guys driving cars, coming to work on their first day with their car. Almost A1, another one with a Mazda 2. And then I'm like, yeah, malapa alekane. Me now I'm still thinking, yes, I still have to build at home. I still have to help build something at home, improve what we have at home first. Because before I can even start thinking about getting my first car, we come from different backgrounds. So when you start labeling me helping out my family as black tax, it's very distasteful. But black tax comes when you start being entitled to the money, that
Yeah.
is when we call it
But
black
I
tax.
can also understand it sometimes because people will also look at it like, when will I start living my life? Because when I look at everybody's situation, and y'all keep
Yeah.
having babies, and I by the time
That one, that one pisses me off. Yes, yes. Yo.
by the time
That one pisses
by
me
the
off. I don't want to lie.
by the time I've done enough, I'll be 60 at this rate with my
Yo,
salary
man.
and my job.
And someone said the most painful thing in the comments, that sometimes you do all of those things for the people, the ones with babies. Once their babies grow up, and then you tell them, you ask for help, they'll tell you, but we never asked you to do those things. The
So
most painful thing that someone can ever
those
say to
babies
you.
start looking at you and think you are doing the black tax on them. And I'm like, what?
The cycle continues. Now they're talking about you in podcasts. They start relating. Yeah.
And uncle is always asking for money. It's annoying. It's very annoying.
I mean, bro, asking for money is not a problem. What you're asking the money for is the problem. You can't. Hey, bro, this one pisses me off. Someone just texted me, Aresh, I'm bored. Can you buy me 6?
A guy.
I won't mention the gender, but yeah, someone.
6.
It rubbed me off the wrong way.
That sounds like a guy. But it's okay.
It's not.
Okay. It's not okay. But yeah, like I mentioned, I feel like the parents who will black tax are the ones that are seeing that you are not doing anything with your money, you're wasting it. And if they actually do see that you actually do something with your money, they are more likely to be lenient on the asking or anything of that sort. Because humans, man, we all have sympathy and compassion. If we're seeing or you're trying to do something with your money, and if every time we're asking, we know or we're disturbing your plan. But then if we're knowing or you every weekend, we can see all of a sudden, or another person who used to post, you never post anymore. We know why you're not posting. You're out there. You're out there living it up. You're blocking us.
You see now you're watching my pocket now.
No, but I'm just saying it's it's what you do with your money that will then that people will then feel more likely to ask or feel entitled in a way, or feel less entitled if they actually do see that, yeah, you're struggling, or it's tough. It's tough out here. Yeah, South Africa. One last thing before we close. South Africa's is it recorded 60% youth unemployment rate. It's tough. 60%.
It's dropping. Hambi.
It's dropping. I thought you were going to say, what did they say? They said unemployment is increasing, but increasing in a decreasing rate. Something like that. Increasing in a decreasing rate.
Unemployment is increasing, but increasing at a decreasing rate. You want those? Those.
Sorry. Tuesday online consultation. Yeah, I was a politician. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, he's a big stomach that is chilling in his AMG. We need this money, man. We need these tenders. Welcome to the Tuesday online consultation. Eat for health, not for weight. But remember to take care of your body, as it is the only place that you have to live. Make sure to find us every Tuesday. That's YouTube or Spotify. On Spotify, that's TOCep PODCAST. To get the latest discourse, food for thought, diet question, and play some brain games with us in the end. Whether you have a long commute, you're waiting for your partner to finish getting ready, play the episode and enjoy the episode. If you do enjoy the episode, please share and help us to get as many numbers as possible. We're trying to promote health at a time where everybody wants quick and shortcut results, just to show that health is a long-term investment. And also, if you like to be a guest in our show to give us the food for thought or the diet question, feel free to do so, or you can send them on our social medias, or you can be a guest for that segment and give us your food for thought in terms of anything. And another thing, in terms of the food for thought, if there's any information or anything that you'd like to share to someone who's going through a tough time at the moment, or even unemployment, please send us a voice note and we'll play it on the episode. The diet question, there's no diet question today. We're talking about health. We're focusing on health, and today we're focusing about type 2 diabetes. What is your understanding of type 2 diabetes? Type 2.
I think type 2 is, you mostly get it from your lifestyle.
Yeah, mostly
From my
could be.
understanding.
Yeah, it's mostly lifestyle. Usually people all think overweight as one of the things to say you're at risk of type 2. There can be people who are skinny and develop type 2 diabetes. So, in simple terms, diabetes, type 2 diabetes, will be a condition in which the blood sugar levels or blood glucose levels are higher than normal. So your body may no longer be able to deal with the increasing amount of glucose. It's not bringing it back down to a healthy range. I'm going to give an example. Hopefully this will make sense. Imagine there is a balloon filled with helium. When you fill the balloon with helium, it rises, right? And let's just say, for this argument's sake, that balloon is heavy. So each time it goes up, you have to pull it down, right? And that's your job. You get paid for that. That's your tender. Each time this balloon goes up, you pull it back down. That's all you do. It goes up, you pull it back down. It goes up, you pull it back down. That's all you have to do. Over years, that simple motion, you'll get tired of doing that, having to constantly pull this thing down each time it goes up, no matter how light it might be. It's like the same as like carrying a box it's not that heavy. You will get tired over time. So that's essentially what your pancreas or your insulin does. Every time your blood sugar levels go up, your body will bring it back down. So you can do whatever your lifestyle is. You're drinking every weekend, every day, you're having lots of sugar every day. Each and every time you're doing those things, your blood sugar levels go up and your body will bring it back down. It goes up, it brings it back down. Over time, it will get tired naturally. As the body ages, we get tired. So it will get tired of bringing it back down, and it will stay high. Your blood sugar levels will stay high, and that's when you'll be termed type 2 diabetic, because your blood sugar levels keep staying high and are not coming back down. The muscles are tired. They're tired of this tender. Okay, I've been doing this for 30 years now. It's getting tiring. No matter how little this motion is, but over time you get tired of that. That's one way of how some people can develop type 2 diabetes. So your lifestyle, your body can only survive for so long, to a point where it won't continue or sustain for too long. We don't have all the answers as to whose body will do that until, but some people, I don't know, genetics, factors, activity level, their food, their diet, whatever, their health, all those things are going to be a factor. But it just do the best that you can to make sure that you're not constantly increasing your blood sugar levels. So obviously, if you're constantly eating sugar, as simple as sugar every day, naturally your sugar levels will go up. It goes up with everyone, but your body will bring it back down. So imagine having to do that every day for 60 years. At some point, the pancreas will be like, my guy, this is becoming too much. So it doesn't necessarily have to be overweight, but then overweight can also be another factor, because sometimes when you're overweight, your blood sugar levels stays in the blood. Obviously, it can't go into the cells because it's blocked by all the fat. So the fat is blocking all the cells and the sugar can't go inside. So that's why usually it's common with overweight people. But then it's your lifestyle. Okay. So the best way you can do is not to increase it every day, so you don't cause a spike in your blood sugar levels. So the the sugars that we're eating, just try to be mindful of that, and that will be beneficial in the long term. It's just trying to have things without sugar as best as you can. And then one of the things that people with diabetes have is they cut off their legs. Why do you think that is so? Why do you think they cut off their legs? Or do you know that they cut their legs? Do you know that?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Mm.
I don't know. One theory I have is that
Yeah.
there is, I know there's a lot of blood flow going on in the legs.
Mm.
So,
Well,
why? Why?
Okay, that's fine. Look at it this way. So the sugar is in the blood. It's supposed to be in the blood, but then a range. There's supposed to be a range, not too high, not too low. It's supposed to be just circulating in the blood, so that when it's needed by your cells, it goes from the blood into your cells. But if you have diabetes, it stays high in the blood, right? And if it's too high, a simple example, sugar is food, ne? Bacteria feeds on sugar. And if you get a wound there on your leg, the bacteria will feast on that sugar to a point where it damages your foot. And it's just, in simple terms, that's what it is. There's bacteria that is feeding on that sugar and is damaging your foot. And sometimes when you have diabetes, you can't feel pain. So the nerves in your legs, they're not as reactive in a way. So you can't feel anything. You can't feel already. It's not.
Damn.
Yeah. So by the time you notice it, foot care is important, man. Do you care for you? Do you look at your feet? Do you remember them? Do you remember them?
I do. I use my nail cutter on them. It's just that they're ugly. They're ugly, but I do look at them.
Now I forget my feet. I don't wanna lie. Every now and then, I'll remember my finger toes, my toenails. Sorry. The moment they start poking out of the sock, they're too long. I have to cut them. I forget about my feet, man. I forget about this thing. Foot care is important. But anyway, that was a lesson in diabetes. I hope that was informative and wasn't boring.
Very informative.
And it wasn't boring, because sometimes health can be
Right.
boring, and I understand it, but I don't know, I enjoy it. I enjoy it so much. I enjoy this thing so much. I just don't like the tests.
I know.
I don't like the tests. But learning about it, it's like, oh, that is so interesting. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Oh, can you give us the food for thought? I had some, but I can't find it.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay.
To fall asleep, you first gotta pretend to be asleep. I'm leaving it there. No explanation.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Yeah. Actually, let me look for my food for thought. There we go. My food for thought is about unemployment. I feel like most of my food for thought are also going to focus on unemployment, because I feel like that's a big issue. And I don't know, maybe someday I might face unemployment if I decide to pursue this thing full time and leave work. So I'm also going to prepare these videos for myself in advance to look at them to just motivate myself when the days are tough. But anyway, the hardest part of unemployment isn't always the lack of income. It's the waiting for an email, waiting for a call, waiting for someone to give you a chance. But don't let waiting become wasting. The person who uses the waiting room to grow often walks into the next opportunity better prepared than the person who never had to wait. Yeah, that's it. We'll go into the quiz now. So The last part of the episode, we're going to play a South African quiz. Please make sure to play along. Let's see how many can get correct, and just play along. So I'll ask you the question. If you can't get it, I'll give you some hints. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
We start off light, and then we try to increase it a bit. Which South African city is the mother city?
The mother city, that's Cape Town.
Yes. South Africa has 12 official languages. Which one became the newest official language in 2023?
Yes. Is it not sign language?
Yes, sign language. South African Sign Language.
Okay.
Where's the other one? Okay, so South Africa has 3 capital cities. That's Cape Town, Bloemfontein, and Pretoria. Of these, they are administrative, legislative, and judicial. Which one is judicial?
Oh, it's Bloemfontein.
Yes, it's Bloemfontein.
Wait.
Yeah, it is Bloemfontein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I once asked you a question like this, and then I think I saw that.
Yeah.
I read that somewhere.
How many Rugby World Cup does the Springbok have?
4.
Damn. It's so easy. Okay.
Someone was talking about it yesterday.
Okay. Which meat is traditionally used to make biltong?
Beef.
Yeah, beef. Do you know what other meat is also used traditionally to make biltong besides beef?
Pork.
Springbok. Springbok. National whatever. Largest city by population in South Africa.
Johannesburg.
Joburg. A mountain that overlooks Cape Town. That's simple.
Table Mountain.
Okay. In South Africa we have a tea called rooibos. It is naturally, I'm going to give you options, high in caffeine, caffeine free, made from coffee beans.
Caffeine free.
Yes, caffeine free. That was I didn't make it. I should have made it a bit more tricky, because that was the obvious one. That was the obvious one. Okay.
That was obvious.
Which holiday is celebrated on the 24th of September?
Heritage Day.
Name a fast food chain that started in South Africa.
Nando's.
Yes, Nando's.
But I'm a patriot, bro. I'm a patriot. I love South Africa.
And the last,
I don't ever want to leave.
And the last one. Which South African dessert made with apricot or creamy topping, but it was started in South Africa? Sometimes people top it with apricot jam or a creamy topping, depending on where you're from. But most of the country would be a creamy topping. I don't want to say the creamy topping, but then a creamy topping. It's a dessert, and was started in South Africa.
Yo, is it custard and jelly?
So the custard would be the creamy top, but it will be a bit more warm when you add it to the dessert. So there's a dessert that was started in South Africa. It has a name. What is that dessert?
Is it Malva Pudding?
Yeah, Malva Pudding. The best. The first time I tasted Malva Pudding. The first time I my taste buds did not know what was happening.
Exploded.
I think we were in TTP, and they gave us, like, everyone has to take a meal, and then after that you take a dessert. From that first bite, I asked all of my group members, can I please have the rest? The first time when I tasted
Food gasm,
bro, the Malva pudding is the only thing that can make me overweight. I don't care about my weight. When it comes to Malva pudding, I'll stop.
No portion control.
I'll stop. Everything
All
goes
that
out
advice
the window.
goes out the window.
It goes out the window. I don't care. I don't care. That thing is amazing. The first time I
Oh,
tasted
it's
it,
good.
I'm just glad I don't know how to bake, because I would be making it every day probably. And it doesn't sit well with me. It gives me diarrhea, but I don't care. I do
Really?
not care. Yeah, I think it's because I like it while it's still warm. Yeah,
Okay.
I need it steaming. Same with like, Malva Pudding. Oh, those Dutch were cooking. They were cooking when they brought that thing. That thing is amazing. Damn. Damn.
You never forget your first food gasm.
Damn. Damn, man. There are certain things in this life. That's my is it prison meal? You know, the last meal on your deathbed.
Oh
What do you
yeah,
want?
oh yeah, oh yeah.
And give me
Yes.
Malva pudding, and I don't want
Oh,
anything else.
Dalmark.
Give me Malva pudding.
Give
I
me
don't.
pap and eggs and
Give me Malva pudding. Give me Malva pudding. There's certain things in this world that is top for me. The only issue is that it's not a meal. That's my only issue. It's not a meal. It's a
dessert,
dessert. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you
but I
wanted
would
to be
still have
filling-
it as a meal.
That's when you overeat it now because you wanted to fill you.
And the problem is whenever you go to a function and they're serving it, and they always serve you like how they're supposed to serve you, like just a small portion. What is this one?
Man. Even yesterday for lunch we had that man at the office.
You had it,
and they already cut it.
yeah, they already cut them in advance. Stingy. I would never. That's where my shame goes away. When there's Malva pudding, my shame goes out. I'll stand there by the dessert and tell everyone, if there's leftover, please
Call me.
if there's left, everyone else can have the leftovers. Please bring it here. Bring it here. I'll even download like a playlist or something for the toilet later on. Please, I need all of this. I need it. That thing is amazing, bro. That thing is amazing. It's so good. I don't understand. My taste buds have never tasted anything better. It is so good, especially when it's warm. Damn.
The best.
Damn. But anyway, that will be all for today, and we'll see you guys next week.
Our Malva pudding.
Yeah.
Yes. Almost went on for like 4 minutes.
4 minutes, yeah.